की शादियां स्वर्ग में बनती हैं पर धरती पे रचाई जाती हैं, और हमारे देश में तो हर शादी एक उत्सव या त्योहार होता है, because we simply love our weddings. So let's go join the baraat of a Rajput wedding between the noble families of Kelwa and Siana. Interestingly, this regal wedding also has a strong connection with double-barrel shotguns and the Olympic sport of trap and skeet shooting at clay targets. Yes, both the bride Maheshwari and bridegroom Adiraj are renowned shooters who represent India at international shooting events. Now, let's talk about swords and safas. Joybana, you look very smart with that sword.
Thank you.
I've always wondered that in Rajput weddings, why is it that the men are always carrying swords?
So this is a tradition that we carry forward. Prior to the invention of the gunpowder, the sword was our savior. And in olden times, when the baraat procession would go, we would probably cross a few territories and go into different states. This was something that they'd carry as protection.
And then after the wedding happened and the baraat came back, the bridegroom came back with his bride and all, I guess you needed even more protection.
All the more, yeah. And there was some jewelry being carried, some valuables that were exchanged as gifts on both ends. So it was essential.
Great. And I love that style.
Great. Thank you.
So Vishwavi, tell me, what's the significance of wearing these safas or turbans at Rajput wedding?
The safa in many ways is like a visiting card for a Rajput gentleman. They've been worn for centuries now. We wear them for more ceremonial occasions in this day and age. But in earlier times, each safa was different for each community. You could make out a person coming from Shekhawati, one from Mewar, one from Marwar. It also signified the socio-economic background that the person came from, and it had several other uses. Carrying about 16 meters of cloth with you on your head. It also acted as a great shield from a talwar attack. So you could wear it in battle and you could wear it in a wedding. A lot of the state colors went into the safas. You could also make out an enemy on the battlefield by the color of his safa. Alternatively, you also had the sarpench which went on the safa. Once the British had stopped rulers from having a crown, the sarpenches acted as a piece of jewelry that could be tied onto the safa itself.
This evening we are going to see lots of sarpenches.
Yes, you'll see quite a few dazzling jewels on the safa.
Madhvi, Shivanjali, you both are looking so pretty.
Thank you.
I was in the baraat and then I was wondering, what is it that's happening in the women's section? It's got so much more color and glamour and prettier faces.
We have a lot of fun. We dance and we enjoy. And the day of the wedding, so when the baraat's not there, the men are gone at the house, there's a mock wedding that we do. A lot of the women dress up like the groom, there's a pandit, and it's just the ladies of the house, they're dressing like men. The baraat would go far distances, and the wedding would happen at different places. And behind, at the fort or the house, there wouldn't be any males. So for security reasons, the women dressed as men and did a mock wedding to entertain themselves, to keep themselves secure from the outside. It looks like they're men in the house.
That's very interesting. I never knew that. Huh? I believe the mothers don't go for their son's wedding.
Yes.
How do you feel about it, Shivanjali?
Well, we have our own fair share of fun here. On all those auspicious occasions, we dance, we do the ghumar. So we're well entertained like that. But we do miss out on the wedding. But as tradition says, the mother of the groom usually doesn't see the fairas happening. So all the other ladies just give company and stay at the house.
Lovely wedding. Enjoy yourself.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Okay,
Thank you.
bye.
Old traditions are still followed at Rajput weddings, and the baraat driving out of the boy's house to the bride's ancestral home in Siana for the marriage consists only of men. And as we have heard, this was done in the past as the baraat often passed through hostile territory and you did not want to expose your women to danger.
So, Adhiraj, congratulations. Huh? I'm going to call you all the double-barrel couple. Huh? Both of you are shooters.
She is right now a part of the Indian team.
Indian team?
Yeah, she.
And which of you shoots better?
I think so, huh? She's performing better.
You're saying that because she's going to be your wife, or?
No, she is shooting better, much better. She
Really?
is right now India #1.
So the double-barrel couple is going to do India proud. All the best for a very happily married life.
Thank you.
The colourful baraat procession to the bride's place was very grand and reflected the rich culture of Rajputs. It was warmly received by the girl's side with so many traditional rituals. And even here, there was a separate section for men with the actual wedding happening in the woman's portion.
Rahul, such a pleasure meeting you here. Tell me one thing. What's it about most Rajput men? They carry themselves so well, they dress so elegantly at the weddings.
ज़र्रा नवाजी का शुक्रिया सर. मेरा तो कहना यही है कि beauty lies in the beholder's eyes. मेरा जो छोटा सा अनुभव है, it's a blend of simplicity plus dignity plus little bit of history और जो बड़ों से सीखते हैं, जो आसपास देख करके सीखते हैं, तो सबका मिश्रण है and that is the result.
You're looking really dashing. I love everything. The park, the scarf, the talwar, the buttons. Gazab. Maza aa gaya.
जी.
This has been a marvelous and memorable wedding, and today, as this lovely couple embarks on a journey of togetherness, I wish them a fulfilling and fun-filled married life and hope this double-barrel couple keeps shooting and hitting their targets.